I'm Rossella Rago, and welcome back to Cooking with Nonna. Today I've got my favorite Nonna of them all in the kitchen, my very own Nonna Romana. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I am Nonna Romana.
And tell everybody what we're going to cook today.
Oh, today I gotta cook one plate. In italiano this è un piatto dei poveri. I gotta cook patate e spaghetti. Spaghetti, I gotta cut a little piece of spaghetti.
Pasta e patate.
And I gotta make pasta e patate.
La pasta e patate. So everybody makes a version of pasta e patate, of pasta with potatoes. And if you're thinking this is a carb crazy dish, well, it kind of is. But that's totally okay, because sometimes you need that, right? Delle volte attacca pasta e patate.
Oh yeah, my mother, she make every week for one day pasta e patate because of the kids. Everybody love the pasta e patate.
Nobody.
They put a lot of cheese in the top. Very good.
Nobody doesn't like pasta e patate. So I think it's really important to show how you make this kind of Italian comfort food. And Nonna said it before, this is an example of cucina povera, of Italian peasant food that they would have back in the day because it was something that was very, very cheap to make. These are not expensive ingredients at all. In fact, they're very few ingredients. Just go over them really quickly. We have our patate, our little potatoes that we cut into about 1-inch cubes over here. Our spaghetti that Nonna is going to break later. We have parsley, some canned crushed tomatoes, some onions, and of course we got some cheese for later, and olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. What do we make that doesn't have extra virgin olive oil, right? So Nonna, how we got to start? Make pasta e patate.
You got to put first oil.
Ok, vieni tu da questa parte. Let me turn on a... Okay. I gotta get the oil for you. And we're just gonna heat our extra virgin olive oil. So every week you make pasta e patate?
Yeah, one day in the week they make pasta e patate, my mother. Yeah.
Ma even you still make it once a week.
For me, yeah, I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, I do anytime, yeah.
And now we're just gonna fry up an onion.
Yeah, you gotta put together.
Put together?
They gotta cook a little bit the onion.
Okay. Make sure I get all the onion inside.
In the wood spoon.
Okay. And now we're just gonna saute this until it's a little bit soft. A little gold.
Yeah. After they come a little gold, I gotta put a potato. After the potato, gotta put a tomato sauce. They come very good.
So the concept of making pasta e patate is that first we saute the potatoes a little bit in the oil and onion, and then we're going to add the tomatoes to make kind of a sauce. And then we're going to add water, a lot of water to this. Not a lot of water, but enough water to make it a very thin sauce because you want it to be a little bit soupy, your pasta e patate. There are some people that make it thicker. Some people probably even make it thinner than she does it. Everybody's got their own way of making pasta e patate, and it's just about what's customary in your family.
I love it. They're so good, this plate.
You remember, when you were young when you eat this, right?
Yeah.
It smells nice.
It's a very easy make.
Very
not
easy.
Too much work, yeah.
Everybody should know how to make a good pasta e patate. When you get married, this is one of the first things you make, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because it's easy?
It's very easy make, yeah. I love it, Even when you love this plate, you make. Okay, put potato now.
Okay. So we have our potatoes that we cut up into nice small chunks, nothing too big. And I'm just going to give these a little bit of a drain with a wooden spoon. You're going to hear some noise from the water hitting the oil, but it's all good. And we're using russet potatoes today. You could use russet or Idaho. Nothing too waxy, nothing like the fingerling potatoes or anything. You want them to be potatoes that kind of melt in your mouth. And we just chopped them before and we kept them in the water so they didn't oxidize or anything. E nonna, perché metti le patate prima con l'olio?
È perché
Why
si,
do you-
si insaporiscono con la cipolla e l'olio, no? Prendono il sapore della cipolla.
So she puts the potatoes in with the oil and the onion just so they can get a quick sear and they get the nice flavor of the onions on them. Looks so good. Just like 2-3 minutes you want to do this for. You're not going to fully cook the potatoes now.
Ok, put tomato sauce now.
So we're going to add a can of crushed tomatoes. So again, for the full list of ingredients and a complete recipe, just head to cookingwithnonna.com. We'll have that all written out for you. Just going to add the crushed tomatoes to our pot here. Very good. And I'm going to heat up this water that we have. This is just some water that we're going to bring to a boil, and we're going to use this boiling water, it's got to be boiling, it can't be cold, to thin out our sauce. And I'm also going to add a little bit of salt to this. Got some sea salt, a little bit more, because you want the salt on the potatoes too.
After you gotta put parsley.
Now we got our chopped parsley. Tutta la metto?
Pure all.
Put all.
That give a nice taste, the parsley.
Oh, okay. It's nice, simple sauce. I mean, nothing reminds me like my childhood, like some old school pasta e patate, really.
Just when this water boil, you gotta put in the potato. And they gotta finish cook the potato.
Okay. Okay, so now we have our boiling water. I'm just gonna add this to our sauce. And we're gonna stir it in. And this is going to be enough liquid to help cook the potatoes through. Okay, so now we're just gonna cover this.
Okay.
And I'm going to lower the heat to a simmer, and we're going to cook these just until the potatoes are fork tender. So the fork goes all the way through. They don't fall apart or anything. That should be about 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, Nonna's going to break her spaghetti.
Okay.
These are one of the things that Nonna's really good at, and I'm not so good at, because Nonna can break them all like the same size.
You see, very easy.
Oh, yeah. I think I gotta go this way, not up. I think that's the trick. So you could do this with any small pasta that you want. You could do ditalini, you could do shells. Nonna loves her broken spaghetti.
Anytime I make spaghetti, I love that.
Why you like the broken spaghetti?
Well, because I don't know, the pasta remain al dente. I love that. The spaghetti, when the capellini not too thin, but the spaghetti they keep very good. The pasta al dente.
See, so whenever you think, oh, I can't make that because I don't have ditalini or some kind of small pasta or even pastina, most of the times this was my pastina, guys. Like. And Nonna always told me, I was like, I want the stars. And she's like, nah, I got the cut spaghetti. It's the same.
Yeah, anytime I use this one.
And now we got our beautiful cut spaghetti. Nonna loves her cut spaghetti.
Yeah, I love cut spaghetti. Anytime I have a spaghetti in my home, because I never buy small pasta. You know, I love make spaghetti. I broke, I make anytime when I want spaghetti alla San Giovanni. So I never buy small pasta because I love too much spaghetti when I need minuta pasta. In italiano they say la pasta minuta. Anziché di usare la pasta minuta, io uso sempre gli spaghetti. Mi piacciono, è very good. And when I have spaghetti, I have everything. I can make pasta minuta, and, you know, I can make spaghetti alla San Giovanni, long spaghetti, the way I want.
She loves spaghetti, guys. That's it.
Yeah.
So now we're going to take this spaghetti, this cut spaghetti, and we have our salted boiling water. We're just going to dump it in. And by the time the pasta is done, it should be perfect timing with our pasta patate. Okay, so I think our pasta is nice and al dente. Our potatoes are cooked. Let me just see if I can get through one of them. Let's see, I'm just going to try and like crush it with a wooden spoon and see if that. Yep, broke in half. We good? Okay, can I have this, please? Okay, so I'm just going to turn our pasta off. And we are going to add our spaghetti directly into this pot. Our broken spaghetti. Nonna, looks good?
Yeah, look good.
E vieni qua. So good. So it's kind of like a soup, but a really thick one. And then the starch from the potatoes releases, the starch from the pasta releases. Gives it such nice body. But it's not too heavy. It's actually kind of velvety. Non è pesante pasta e patate, right?
No, no. La patata non è tanto pesante. La pasta è leggera.
Nonna said the pasta is light, the potato is not too heavy.
Sono buone le patate. I love potato.
You love? Why you love? Why you love potato?
Because I love.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love potato, yeah. I love fried potato, oven potato, any kind. The way you want to do, I eat. I love it.
This looks so good. And with a plate like this, you can feed a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, sure.
How many people can eat this?
Well, almost 6 people, a nice big plate.
6 hungry people, but even 8 not so hungry people, I think.
6.
6?
You can make 6 plates in this pasta.
Everybody's hungry at Nonna's house, so only 6. But 6 Italian people, 8 not Italian people, right?
Well, nice plate, regular plate.
Speaking of a nice plate, now we gotta eat.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. This looks so, so good. So good. I'll put a lot of potatoes because I know you like potato.
I know.
And one more scoop. Here we go. And now what do we got to put?
Cheese.
Cheese? You always got to put cheese.
You can put a lot of cheese. They give a nice taste. Very good.
What kind of cheese you put?
Any kind.
Any kind.
Yeah,
we got a little
Parmigiano, Romana, Pecorino, any kind.
We got a little pecorino here.
Yeah, it's good.
But you can use whatever cheese you want.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. Who doesn't like cheese?
Well, a lot of people, they don't like cheese. I have so one brother, they don't like cheese.
That's true. She has one brother that doesn't like cheese. But she
They
has
don't like
7
cheese.
brothers and sisters. So 1 out of 7 doesn't like cheese. That's really not, it's statistically speaking, it's not large odds. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
And you eat this with a spoon, right? Col cucchiaio si mangia.
Oh, yeah, sure. Con cucchiaio. So good.
So, so good.
Very good taste. Nice, huh?
I could eat this whole thing by myself. Actually, one very hungry Rossella, this could feed. Just
Yeah.
one.
Me too. I can eat one plate like that.
No, I eat that plate like by myself. Yeah.
Ah, come on. Too much.
Well, I hope you guys go home and make some pasta e patate today. Nonna, thank you for being my nonna, and thank you for teaching me how to make pasta patate. Everybody's gonna
Thank
make
you
now.
for you, because you learn right away and they not lost too much time for you.
Oh, thank you.
I love you.
Ciao.
Bye, everybody.
We see you next time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Ciao.
Anytime.